right, we are getting set to have the introduction of the starting lineups.
And we'll go right down to Vernon White here at the scores table for starting lineups tonight.
Let's meet our starting lineups. Representing the guests on the scoreboard, the Cumberland University Phoenix. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Stone Mountain, Georgia, number 2, TJ Stargell. At guard, a 6'6" senior from Macon, Georgia, number 3, Aaron Ridley. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 10, Nasir Coleman. At guard, a 6-foot senior from Gates, Tennessee, number 12, Tavon King. And at forward, a 6'7" junior from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, number 40, Isaac Stevens. The Phoenix. Cumberland is led by head coach Jeremy Lewis. Your University of Pikeville Bears. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Sandy Hook, Kentucky, number 2, Corbin Spencer. At forward, a 6'9" redshirt junior from Clemens, North Carolina, number 4, Jacob Brown. At guard, a 6'2" junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 21, Kenyon Dooling. At guard, a 6'2" junior from Fairmont, West Virginia, number 23, Tavon Horton. At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, number 50, Maurice Dixon. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Ty Compton.
All right, getting set for tip-off here at the UPIKE gym. Coach, and I mentioned, you said that the girls' game should be a competitive game. I also think this one should be a pretty competitive game as well.
Yeah, it is actually huge for us. Cumberland, Tennessee is currently standing right just above us in the standings. And anytime this time of year, you got an opportunity to move yourself up in regards to that. You got to play well and do it. It will be no easy task as we turn around and then have to play them again on Monday at their place, which is kind of strange. This is a makeup. Monday's a makeup game for a missed game earlier. But several of these Cumberland, Tennessee players were playing when I was coaching last time as well. So be aware of King, be aware of Ridley, and be aware of Stevens, kind of the dynamic duo for them, or trio for them, that really gives us problems. And one of the things we've got to do is really limit their transition game. They're a hydro-athletic team and can really fly around, so we've got to do a good job of keeping that under control.
Yeah, and you mentioned this being a makeup game. I talked earlier about the men's team having struggles with it, COVID, for a while, and just now seem to be kind of rounding back into form from where they were at early in the season.
Yeah, anytime you have to restart, it's always going to mess with your chemistry a little bit, and that's been no exception for the Bears. We've had some troubles trying to get it all back in rhythm again.
Yep, sure have. All right, Bears control the tap, and they have it offensively here the first time. Corbin Spencer with it.
Looks like the Phoenix going to double ball screens there, which if we can move the basketball gives us a great opportunity to get open shots like that. Just rimmed it out.
Yep, Maurice Dickinson missed that first three-point shot. He was open. Good look. Looked like it was going in from here right in front of us.
Yeah, he's really done a good job offensively for us of playing inside-outside, giving us that mismatch there, and just rimmed out on him on the first possession.
Yeah, he's definitely been a bright spot here for the Bears. Inside, nice pass.
Yeah,
Isaac Stevens.
I spent a lot of time watching walk through and shoot around yesterday and today, and that high-low action is what they love to go to, and the ball pressure at the top of the key that's got to be presented is critical for us, as we do have a little bit of a size strength differential in the post.
Yeah, and I don't think that's anything that's we're not used to, because we see that just about every game.
Absolutely.
have that size and strength problem.
We went with a little, a foul on his feet there,
Knocked his feet out from under him. Tavon Horton, short jump shot, no good, but he is fouled.
And little things you like to see, too. There you see KD and Maurice both running over and getting Tavon off the ground and getting to the free throw line, and those are pieces of just being a good teammate are all about. That's great to see.
Fouls on Tavon King, his first, team foul number 1. Horton has 2 shots. First one up and good.
Both teams off the 0 mark here.
Yep, cut the lead in half, 2-1. Second one up and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Stevens. for Cumberland.
I hate to see that. I saw Tavon in here working on free throws earlier this morning. He was putting in the extra time. You hate to see him not capitalize on that.
Nice drive to the bucket by Tavon King.
Yeah, King, that's where he lives. If you let him, you've got to do a great job of keeping him out. So it's really a little bit scary that both things that we talked about in shoot around and scattering porch are the two things that they've got to and been successful so far.
All right, UPIKE tries to answer. Nice pass inside to Brown.
Great job by JB keeping the ball high. If he'd have brought that down, King was set up to kind of get over there. So as they double teamed the basketball, it left the paint open and help side was slow to get there.
Yep, good recognition by the Bears, and like you said, good job keeping the ball up and putting it in the bucket.
Yeah, Stevens has been. It seems like he's been with the Phoenix as long as Jordan Perry's been with the Bears. He's been there a long time and a really, really nice player for them.
Cumberland tries to go inside, almost turned it over. It's kicked back out to King, and he missed the three. Looked like it was going in, rolled around, comes out.
Yeah, that was a good shot. It touched everything but all the way through the net, so very fortunate for the Bears on that.
Spencer with it again. Cumberland double teaming the ball, and that's going to leave people open. We just got to recognize and see it.
Yeah, our effort's been really, really good. I love the effort, and anytime you get in that double team right there, you get on that outside player's hip, you can turn the corner, and Corbin did that and did a good job of distributing the ball, and honestly probably got a couple contacts on the shots. You got to protect your shooter on that end down there.
All right, here comes Cumberland with it. Stargell inside. Gets the pass into Nasir Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman's a transfer from William Penn, a really, really good competitive NAIA school as well. They've got as good a starting five as you'll find around.
6-5, Cumberland leads it. Here's Corbin Spencer, drives to the rim again, now turns, kicks it back out. And Maurice Dixon has it, knocks away from him.
Good play there by Stargell, who also has been there for a while, does a good job defensively for the Phoenix.
UPIKE will inbound under their own rim.
Yep, I look for us to get a three in the corner here.
Yep.
Nice play by KD.
Yep, good job.
Don't mind that drive whatsoever. And not seeing the ball, but hey, look at us on the floor.
Yes,
love it.
Hustling for it. Good job. UPIKE gets it back. And nice pass by Dooling inside to Davon Horton, and that was a beautiful pass.
Love to see the effort right there, but you cannot run down the floor with your back to everything.
Right.
And we did a great job of outworking, out hustling, but certainly could have made that still a lot easier.
Absolutely.
Little ball screen. Actually, notice how they do this a little bit different. They turn their back to the screen, almost like Georgetown College used to do, or still does.
Good defense by the Bears that time. And they get it quickly down. Horton's three-point shot from the corner. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dixon, and much like we saw in the girls' game, tied up on the rebound. But unlike we saw in the ladies' game, they called a foul this time.
And really, the two guys closest had the best view to it.
Didn't call.
Opposite guy had to get that call, but certainly I think that was for sure the right call. Great effort by the Bears on the offensive glass.
Yep. And good job on the defensive side of the ball as well. Corbin Spencer that time. All right, here's UPIKE with it.
Working off a short shot clock here at 12.
Dooling with it out top. Gets a screen from Brown. Now he drives it to the rim. Good job by driving it in there and puts it up and in.
Amazing job of snaking right off of that trap on the ball screen. Kind of rejected it, got in the paint, and a little touch foul at the end. But I love KD's finish on the glass.
Yep. Kenyon Dooling will have a chance to make the conventional three-point play here. So he'll have a foul shot. That foul was on Nasir Coleman, his first, team foul number 3. Get in there. Touch. All right. 10-6. Bears lead it.
Home rim touch. I like that.
Pretty fast-paced offense they run here. I notice a lot quicker than most teams you'll see. Those screens are tight and short. Almost a steal there by Horton. Get it in to Coleman. His shot no good, but Stevens there for the rebound, and he sticks it in.
That's what he does. He's done that for several years. He's just great with positioning. Not going to out-jump you a lot of times, but great with his body and great positioning right there. And not bad defense at all.
Yep.
Just got to finish those with the checkouts.
Corbin Spencer, tough jumper off, no good. Dixon fights for the rebound. Had his hands on it, but let it get away, and here comes Cumberland the other way with it.
This is where they like to live right here. Right. It looks like Corbin Spencer got hit right in the chin with an inadvertent elbow there.
Checking to make sure all of his teeth are still there.
Yeah, this is where the switches can
Yeah.
kind of get you a little bit of trouble.
Yep.
You got your point guard guarding their 5. Great job of swapping out, but
Still
really
gets,
deep right there for that.
Yep, awful deep. And Sarah Coleman able to jump up and lay it in.
Yeah, Coleman's giving them a big lift right here so far.
Knotted up at 10 apiece, 14-32 rather. And Corbin Spencer going to turn it over on that trap up there at half court, and you got to take care of that basketball. Stevens goes in for the power layup, gets it in, and draws the foul.
Yeah, that's an unacceptable turnover right there. You certainly cannot do that, but good play. Hats off to Jordan Stevens for the deflection and finding a way to get down to the basket, getting an and one.
Yeah, you hate to see those turnovers come like that when you're facing the defense. You see what's coming, and you still end up waiting and turning it over on the trap.
Yeah, and it's your lead ball handler.
Yeah,
so certainly. And Cumberland's doing a good job making it tough to get the ball in bounds and making you work the full length of the floor. We have some advantages with some ball movement if we will do it.
Yeah, we can definitely get some mismatches the way they're playing this D, switching off, double teaming the ball. Dooling open for the 3 in the corner, and we're going to get those open looks as well. Just got to knock them in.
Yeah, not a bad shot, just not the result we wanted from there. You got to sit down here and guard and not let them go on a little bit of run.
Long three-pointer up and in by Tavon King.
Yep, certainly can do that, and off the dribble we did a poor job of switching. While switching's a great thing at times, you got to be aggressive on your switch, not switch to be lazier to make up.
All right, here come the Bears. 6 straight, actually 8 straight by Cumberland. Jordan Perry set to check in. Horton's three-pointer up. Around the rim, no good.
Yeah, but in transition comes Cumberland, Tennessee again. Not the world we want to live in right now.
Stargell drives it to the rim, and he's going to be fouled there by Spencer. And we're up to checking into the lineup. Jordan Perry, Darius Love for Cumberland. Looks like we got Tyler Bird checking in. Trying to see some numbers here.
Jalen Negron.
Yep.
Jalen can shoot it. He's been there a while for him. He can shoot it in the hole.
Coach, I hear assistant coaches over there for UPIKE yelling out plays and offense, and I was a high school coach, and I'm amazed at the amount of time it's put in on scouting these teams and understanding what they're doing and where they're doing it and who they're doing it with. The scouting, I read the scout. I know people think I'm crazy, but I have access to the scouting reports and I read those. As King drains another long bomb 3, and I'm just amazed at the amount of information that's compiled by these coaching staffs.
Yeah, it really is. The amount of technology that you're able to get to nowadays is beyond what you would even imagine.
Right.
It's just enough to confuse you and make you think too much, really. And
right.
Our coaches do a wonderful job in prep. I watch them all the time, and we're never defeated because we're not prepared. I assure you, it's just a matter of getting it executed right here. And
right.
You know, King's a shooter, and then we come out here in the first play with a substitution in the game. We don't crowd him on that. That's unacceptable when you know that.
Yeah, 19-13. I know Coach said just talk about that a lot. He says, you tell them, but
it's not what we know; it's what they know.
That's
comprehend.
Right. Yeah. And Stevens may have got away with a little bit of a walk there, but good defense by JB Brown. Good job.
Yeah, you can tell JB's getting a little bit fatigued right now, but a great job there, challenging Stevens in the post.
Yep.
Here's the rotations we're looking for. Now you got to get it back to him. There you go. Now you're Xing out of it. Good job. Not bad offense right there.
Nope.
See if we can get a play at the rim. We really need D. Love to get going.
Yes.
He's had a hard time getting it going.
Late whistle there by the officials as Jordan Perry. Might be a break for Jordan as he missed the 3, but they call the foul prior to that.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit late, but
I think it was right.
Good
call. Yep. Fouls on Tyler Bird, his first, and we have a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout here. Bears trailing 19-13. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Bears basketball here on the UPIKE Sports Network. Greg Chris along with Coach Kelly Wells. And, Coach, I appreciate the opportunity to do this. It's been a lot of fun for me. I call high school games, but I don't get to call a lot of college games.
Yeah, you won't find any more athletic teams as you see on the floor today. These are fun games to watch as well, and excited about seeing the completion of this one. But big thanks tonight for Mr. Gaddy's for sponsoring our senior night events, and Appalachian Wireless for taking care of the sports network.
Yep. And I tell you what, I've told a lot of people since I've been coming down watching this what kind of basketball they're missing if they don't get to see it. Oh, I had a man wide open there on the layup, missed him, but this is fantastic basketball and very talented players. Nice look inside by Corbin Spencer.
Nice job of protecting the ball at the rim. I thought KB got a little bit of foul on the arm right there, but a good job of keeping his concentration and finishing with his left.
Yep. Kevin Bishop with the bucket, his first of the night. 11:20 left in this first half. Quickly back the other way, an answer by Aaron Ridley.
Yeah, when he gets it going, Aaron Ridley can score with anybody in the country.
Nice looking jump shot. 21-15. Bears moving well on offense, getting decent looks. Again,
great offensive rebound by KB.
Good job.
If he didn't make that one, Darius Love was there to clean it up on the back glass.
Yep.
Good shot by D. Love, just a better defensive play on the block there. Like to see us string some stops together here defensively. Got to crowd this, Darius Love. I think everybody in the world knows it.
Yep. See assistant coaches there yelling at Darius Love to get out on him. And we got away. We got too far away from Johnson as well as he's open underneath the basket for the easy layup. Nice pass inside.
Yeah, we've done that twice this game so far, the very top. And if you run through a passing lane and you don't get the basketball, that means that you're playing 5-on-4 and you're really putting your defense at a disadvantage. We can't continue to do that.
Corbin Spencer attempted to get it in to Bishop at time on the double team, and he had him open, but he waited too long. The pass was a little bit late, and on that double team, you got to make that pass quick.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was a good rondo move there to give himself a chance to get a basket. And again, here we are in that place. I hate to take the ball out of bounds. You don't have a whole lot of options usually from here.
Tavon Horton and Kenyon Dooling check back in for the Bears. Here's Horton with it. The right wing kicks it inside. Bishop makes a move, tries to drive the basket, now throws it out, thank goodness.
That was a great catch.
Yeah, Maurice Dixon is tall. Nice pass inside to Kevin Bishop. He lays it in and draws the foul. Good look at time by Dixon to get the ball to him.
Yeah, that was good patience. Clock was running down. It was making me a little bit nervous, but created an opportunity to give some help. And anytime two-guard one, that's when you pass it, and he did a great job, and Kevin Bishop did a great job of finishing there at the rim. It all started by a great catch by Maurice Dixon. I thought that was sailing over to the baseball field.
I was just thinking, thank goodness he's 6'7", because not too many people have been able to catch that when Bishop at the line. One shot, trying to complete that conventional three-point play. Can't get it, but Dixon up for the rebound.
That was a great job. Really didn't go in to make any effort to check out, and we ended up earning that rebound.
That's the bane of many coaches, giving up free throw rebounds.
If you notice there's a substitution coming to the table, I would guarantee you that's what that's coming for.
Guarantee you.
That's a controllable.
All right, here's Horton's three-pointer at the end of the shot clock. It buzzes out. No shot. Didn't get anything, so no rim, so the shot clock expires.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate possession right there. We did a good job moving the ball, just didn't get it.
All right, Cumberland will have it, leading 23-19 with 9:22 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, a very competitive game here so far, and a little bit of game of runs here. We got to keep Cumberland, Tennessee off another run here. Some substitutions in.
Just getting ready to say Calvin Jackson's checked in for Cumberland. Tyler Bird with it at the foul line. Good defense there by Jordan Perry. And that's a tough shot that time put up by Jackson.
Yeah, he's
good defense.
Union College transfer that came in, played in the national tournament last year. I remember him well. KB crawling to the loose ball there, it looked like. Nice move.
Dixon drives to the basket and looked like a pinball getting knocked around in there, but he goes in and sinks the layup, pulls the Bears within 2.
Yeah, there's where they put so much pressure on you, just as much as just as much as you get defensive pressure at times, you get offensive pressure, and they're putting some of that on us. unfortunate break right there on the charge. And I will say this about charges. They normally bail out and call a charge every time they can. I hate it was on us, obviously, but sometimes to let them know that there is a different call than just a charge every time is not the worst thing. But I felt like we were outside the charge circle there.
Yep. That foul is on Kenyon Dooling. That's his first. UPIKE's third team foul at the line. 2 shots. Kelvin Jackson.
Yeah, that would have been a big momentum turner for us to be able to get that charge right there.
We had 3 defenders there. And
if the old adage, the ball doesn't lie, works, that may not have lied right there.
Justice prevails.
Normally not in this sport.
No, usually not. All right, into the lineup for UPIKE is Malik Malone. Second free throw by Jackson. Good. 24-21. Cumberland with the lead. Here's Jordan Perry driving to the rim. Probably had a shot at the layup there and just decided to kick it out.
Good spacing, good movement so far here by the Bears.
Ball knocked away. Good defensive job there by T.J. Stargell that time. I think Dooley held on to it just a little too long and all the way to the rim. The other direction is Stargell, but he misses the layup.
You love to see KD hustling back after a bad possession and getting that rebound for his teammates. That was great.
Yep. Here's Horton with it.
While I just said we had good space and movement, now we're dominating the ball off the dribble a little bit. So we gotta get back to the basics. Nobody hurt right now.
Yep. A little screen and roll there, but no space between them. So here's Cumberland with it. Quickly inside. Nice look to Isaac Stevens, and he knocks it in.
Yeah, I just way too deep in the positioning, and Stevens is going to make that all the time. And he's a heady, smart veteran player, and those situations you got to be off the ball, and they should be coming to you anyway.
Yep. I said he's a good-sized kid, too. Not only tall, but he's bulky, and you get him in that low, he's going to score it. Here's Malik Malone's drive to the basket. His layup shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out by Cumberland. And to the rim and in, Kelvin Jackson.
I'm speechless. Not sure. I'm speechless. I don't know whether to have a heart attack or congratulate him on a good move.
Yeah, and they do it so effortlessly, too. It's amazing to me. All right, here's UPIKE with it. Needing a bucket here. 10-miss run, 28-21. Cumberland with the lead. Kenyon Dooling's long three. Back of the rim, no good. Jackson with another rebound. And here they come again, quickly up to the front court with it. Layup shot no good by Tyler Bird. And ball knocked out by UPIKE. So they are in transition, beating us down the floor right now, Coach.
Yeah, we don't have good body language right now. I think a couple really bad shot selections back-to-back just kill your defense and kill your momentum. And now we're fighting uphill. And, just to review a few stats right here, Cumberland U is shooting 63% in the first half here. So, obviously, we're not getting the job done. They're 2 for 4 from the three. And the Bears are still shooting 14% from the three-point line. So, got to make some changes in our mentality of what we're going to do.
Yep. Again, attacking hard. Stargell kicks it out for the three by Ridley. No good, but long rebound. Pulled down by Cumberland.
A lot of the gray shirts are out there watching the ball in flight versus going to find somebody to put a hind end on.
Yep. There's Jackson with it. Tries to clear him some space. Spins and finally got him for the walk. He took 2 steps before he decided to take 2 more, and that's going to be a walking violation. UPIKE will get the ball back. UPIKE in need of a good offensive possession here.
Yeah, they're fortunate there to get the possession back. Now we've got to do something offensive. And we go through these droughts. It's a frustrating thing sometimes for everybody is trying to be able to get points on the board. And great job here by Ridley with taking JP away for the catch.
I think that's one of the things that's hurt the Bears all seasons. They've had these spells where they just go into a funk and can't score. Missed by Spencer, rebound by Malone, and he sticks it back in.
Great job by Malik Malone. On Thursday night, he had 7 rebounds in his minutes played. I kept trying to brag on him how good of a job he did, and he can bring that to the table. That was good to see Malik contributing there in that way.
Yep, cuts the lead to 5, 28-23, 5:30 to go.
Good heads right there by JB. A little low on the post right here, but maintains.
Here's King with it, drives to the rim, and lays it in.
Yeah, nice drive right there. Good defense by Horton, just better offense.
Yep, good D. Good-o. All right, here comes Corbin Spencer with it. Jordan Perry now top of the key.
I think the theme right now is that we're doing way too much dribbling right now versus moving and passing.
Cumberland sees that opportunity to jump the ball, and they double-team the ball quickly. Corbin Spencer's jump shot no good. Again, Malik Malone in position for the board. Can't quite pull it down. Here comes Cumberland with it. Again, straight to the rim by King, and I'm not sure. And they're going to count that goal and the foul on Corbin Spencer. I'm not sure what Corbin Spencer's supposed to do right there.
Yeah, that's about all you can do, stay in front of your man. 100% of the contact was provided by the offense, but hats off to Cumberland. They're playing as well as I've seen them play all season.
Yes, they are. All right, we got a timeout on the court, so we'll take a timeout here. Bears trailing 32-23. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Greg Chris along with Coach Kelly Wells. Bears trailing right now 32-23. Tavon King with the drive and the opportunity to convert the conventional three-point play. Goes to the line, shooting one. And that foul was on Corbin Spencer, and that's his second, so he'll probably sit out the rest of this first half as King converts the free throw. 33-23, 10-point lead for the Phoenix.
Little change of defense, little 1-2-2, half-court trap, change it up a little bit.
Yep, and then they drop back here, and again, they've been double-teaming the ball a lot out front. We'll see if they continue to do that. Looked like they might have changed that strategy just a little bit. Gets the steal anyway. His ball taken away from Kevin Bishop out front, driving to the basket for the shot is King again. Shot blocked by Darius Love.
Yeah, Cumberland has good team size, good team speed. They present a lot of challenges on both ends of the floor.
Malik Malone checks out. Kenyon Dooling back in for the Bears. Here comes Cumberland with it. King has that step back three-pointer. Short this time. Rebound pulled down by Love.
Yeah, he'll make that shot a lot of times. That's a good contest right there. You're making everything hard, and they're switching everything defensively and trying to keep you from reversing the ball.
Here's Dooling with it over to Dixon. Bears trying to get some offense going here. Struggle a little bit with some offensive sets. Hadn't got some real good looks here in the last 4 or 5 times down. And there's a turnover by Darius Love. Cross-court pass.
Yeah, those turnovers will come back and haunt you. And right now, that's our 6th turnover of the first half right here, and really struggling to get much going offensively. And I think a lot of that credit goes to Cumberland U on their defense.
Yep, very aggressive defensively, but a situation like that, Coach, that's we always call that a flat pass across, and can't hardly do that against guys that are this quick.
No, and they're in their comfort zone completely, and we are not in our comfort zone at all. And thankfully, Jackson's giving us some opportunities with some easy misses.
Right. And Coach Compton wanting the timeout. I know he's wanting to talk about these offensive sets here just a little bit. We are really forcing some stuff offensively and not getting good looks.
Body language is a little different on our guys right now when things go bad here. And one of the things that is frustrating is as they down those ball screens, we have to change our angles on the screen. And for some reason, our post players are just standing out there and waiting for the reversal pass versus sticking that screen. So I'm sure they're adjusting that right now in the timeout.
Yep, and Cumberland very aggressive defensively, and like you said, our angles are not good and we're standing flat-footed in a lot of places. And like you said, dribbling the basketball and just got everybody standing around kind of watching, and that's not a recipe for success right there.
No, it's not. And just to review a few stats right here, 57.7% from the field for the Phoenix, 33 from the three, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. The Bears are shooting 40% from the field, 11 from the three-point line. Currently, Cumberland had one more shot attempt than we do, and 6 turnovers or 2 turnovers.
Yep. Just like we talked in the women's game, you're shooting 11% from the three-point line. You might want to try a different strategy.
Yeah, we got to do some different stuff, and now our team is built a little bit on three-point shooting, but that's back-to-back turnovers, and that's not going to lead to success for sure.
Yep, had the right idea, just didn't have the right plan. Dixon trying to go inside with it to Bishop and throws it away.
King's leading Cumberland's here with 13 points.
Yep. Isaac Stevens with a power move there. He's getting it in too low on the block, and he's able to go up and make the easy layup. 37-23.
Yeah, Bears have to have a little bit of a response right here on both ends of the floor, and that's not ever going to get it done. It looks like KD may have sprained his ankle here. And
something looked awful awkward about it, that's for sure. And three-point shot put up by Jackson, no good. Jordan Perry with the rebound the other way, and that's going to be
nice move by JP right there. And
it should have been a goaltend, I think. Looked to me like come off the backboard.
Yeah, they
do get the foul call. And Coach Evan Faulkner asking if the basket's good, because it definitely looked like a goaltending.
Yeah, I think the game was so fast, I'm not even sure that the officials made it down there to even see the play.
Yeah, and we have the perfect view of it right here, and definitely looked like he'd already laid it off the glass when he hit it. Of course, I'm sure the officials watching the contact, so they're going to give him 2 shots. I guess none of them did see it. I'm sure official underneath watching the contact wasn't watching the ball, but outside man, I don't think it got here yet.
Yeah, I think so. I think all the staff is kind of imploring that was a goaltend, but I'm not sure that anybody was in position to call it. It's hard to call if you don't see it.
You and me were the only ones to see it. So
that's always the case, isn't it, Greg? It seems like
true,
you and me, if they just listen to us, we get them right where they need to be.
Unfortunately, they won't let us make the call. We could make it for them easy.
Yeah, Coach Lewis is slowing it down, wants to do a half-court set right here to see if he can get his Phoenix another bucket.
37-24, Phoenix lead with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. He'd keep Stevens out there.
Yeah, and that's okay. You're with him bumbling around out there, I think we're okay.
Yep. Here's Stargell. They try to set something up for him. They double team him. Good defensive set that time by the Bears.
Yeah, you can build off that.
Yep, 3-point shot missed by Ridley. Here's Jordan Perry the other way.
Good job of probing by JP to get it in there. Let's see if we can run a half-court set and chip away at this lead.
And again, Cumberland switching every screen and making it tough for us to get any backdoor action, and shot put up by Sweezy, who's checked in.
That's a great look, great shooter.
Good shot,
Nothing wrong with that possession whatsoever. You just love to see that thing fall.
Yep, just couldn't quite get it in. Christian Sweezy, and I didn't get him when he checked in for Kenyon Dooley. He went out, looks like, with an ankle injury. He's over there walking around. Hopefully he'll be able to come back. Good job by JB pushing him out that time. Oh, my goodness. And again, Coach, there's something I was talking to you in the break about a minute ago. I used to argue as a coach all the time, just because my defender don't have his feet set does not give the offense guy the opportunity and the right to run over top of him. And I felt like that time Isaac Stevens initiated all that contact and run right over top of
100%.
Jacob Brown.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's not considered a charge foul. And I think Coach Compton wants to have a conversation.
Yep. So that's a foul on Brown, his first. Team foul number 5 on the Bears, and it's a 30-second timeout. Let's get us a quick timeout here. Bears trailing 37-24. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. UPIKE Bears basketball here on the UPIKE Sports Network. Bears trailing 37-24. Rough first half for the Bears, shooting the ball, just not making shots. And credit to Cumberland for the defensive effort they're putting forth. This team is quick and aggressive.
Yeah, they've played their pants off. They've really done a great job, and very talented, very deep, long. Coach Lewis got him a good ball club here.
Yes, and they play fast both ends of the floor.
Yes, they do, and they get out there and make everything tough on that end too.
Long three-pointer put up short by Stargell. Rebound pulled down out of there by Tavon Horton. Gets it ahead to Dixon. He surveys. Jordan Perry with it now. I thought Dixon had an awful good look. I guess a little early in the shot clock for Coach Compton. They didn't want him to take it, but here's Dixon driving to the rim. A lot of contact, but he lays it in. Nice job by Maurice Dixon.
Yeah, if your argument at the other end is that your feet weren't set, no matter what your verticality looks like, you got to be consistent with it.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not sure that wasn't a foul as well. Here's Cumberland with it. Last 10 seconds of the first half. They're going to hold, obviously, for the last shot.
Yeah, we have had back-to-back stops. This would be good to finish out with a third one in a row here. And
King with it, being guarded
King's
by
going to be very aggressive right here, and he was.
And they're going to call Perry for the blocking foul. I'm not sure how that
not in the bonus yet, so that's okay. Nothing wrong there.
Right.
There's nothing you can do right here. This is the end of the half.
0.2 seconds left.
It's not 1-and-1. That was their sixth. Well, it was our seventh foul, wasn't it? No, that's it.
Nope. Go at the inbound underneath.
There's nothing you can do. You can't dunk this. You can't touch it. You can't do anything here.
Nope. Coach telling everyone to get out of the circle. Don't even stand in there.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Like I said, nothing they can do with it here. You've got to have, what is it, 0.3, 0.4?
0.3 to tip it.
Tip it, that's what I thought. All right, that's going to do it for the first half of play. Tough first half for the Bears, but got it heading in the right direction here toward the end of the half, and they trail at 37-26. We're going to break away here just for a few minutes. We'll come back, recap this first half of action, get you all set for the second half of play. Greg Chris, Kelly Wells with you here on the UPIKE Sports Network. Stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages. And here we go. We are underway. Bears trailing by 11.
Back out in their man-to-man defense here.
Looks like they picked up the intensity level a little bit here on defense. Hopefully that feeds over into the offensive end.
Here's the high-low, and didn't do any favors for Corbin down there in the post with any ball pressure at the high post.
Rebound pulled down by Cumberland. Good.
All right, it's good to get a stop right there on the first possession. I think that's called a flop in the new rules. If you throw your head back when you're guarding, that should be a warning.
Yes, it should have. But we'll take the missed shot and the rebound in lieu of that. So here come the Bears. Let's get us a bucket right here. Corbin Spencer off to Jacob Brown.
Good movement. Balls touch both sides of the court. Good action.
You can already see they're moving the ball better than what they did in that first half. Here's Jacob Brown. Shot clock running down. He works his way around. Nice job by Jacob Brown.
That's the art of the pivot foot. He pivoted about everywhere he could. Got to his right hand and back to his left hand for a good finish. So he did what he wanted to. Got a stop on the first possession and then a basket. Broke that lead down to 9.
There you go, 37-28.
Can't run in their own players defensively. Not a lot of future in that.
Open three. Put up by Ridley, no good. Rebound pulled down.
I do like the fact the Bears' energy is a little bit better, and looks like Cumberland's a little bit flat coming out of the half.
All right, Corbin Spencer sets the offense, gets it over to Dixon, now to Brown. Spencer back with it. Guarded there by Stargell. Getting the play call in. Here goes Corbin trying to drive to the rim. Gets to the rim, layup shot up, and good. Good job, Corbin Spencer.
Awful deep right there. And you notice how quickly they got out in transition, and we know that. Great job by Ridley getting out there, and a good job by number 2, Stargell, getting the ball out.
And that's a little deflating right there, Coach. You get up, get a good basket on one end, good drive by Corbin, gets it in. And just like that, they jump out, throw it length of the floor, and get a layup shot. Draw the foul. So 2 shots here.
And you get one of their better players to get an opportunity to see the ball go through the basket right here, and just came off a missed 3. A lot of bad in that transition play.
Ridley's first free throw up, no good. He'll get a second. All right, second free throw coming from Ridley. 37-30. Bears cut it down to 7. Second free throw is good. 38-30.
Ridley 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and a little man-to-man pressure here by the Phoenix. Run and jump, maybe.
Yep. Here's Dooling with it. They try to double team him. He gets the pass out to Dixon. He drives in, drops it off to Jacob Brown. His reverse layup is up and good. Good job.
Great job by Maurice Dixon getting that out there, and JB using the rim to protect his shot against the shot blockers.
Good job by the Bears there. There's King with it. Working against Dooling. Get it inside to Stevens.
Wow.
He pushes his way in, and Jacob Brown complaining to the officials there, and I think with good reason.
Yeah, that's just a no call there that should have been called. You let me do that, and I'm 51 years old. I can still get a basket down there in the
It's
paint.
not hard
I do
to
that
score.
against my son every day.
That's right. Not hard to score when you're allowed to do that. So Isaac Stevens powers his way in for the bucket. There's UPIKE the other way. Spencer drives in. Ball knocked away by Stargell, but he recovers. Now pulls up for the long three and nails it.
Tough shot.
Good job, Corbin Spencer.
Well guarded there by Sturgill, and he just does the old put my hands up. Sometimes that happens. I hate being in that position too.
40-35. UPIKE off to the start we'd hoped for here in this second half.
Yeah, and it's been spurred by the defensive effort there.
Right.
Made it a little bit tougher here, and that's I think that's 3 missed threes to start the half here for the Phoenix, and now the Bears are out in transition.
Yep. King put that one up, missed it. Dixon loses the handle, and here comes Cumberland quickly the other way.
Certainly not the ball handling we needed right there.
Stevens gets it in, goes up for the layup, and he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, and I think there's some opportunities for charges if our guys will get themselves squared up, and right there they get stuck on the side. As right call, great play by Isaac Stevens of getting in there to the paint and getting him 2 free throws out of the play.
Foul on Dixon, his second. And, Coach, I don't know about you, but I see Isaac Stevens coming down through that lane full speed. I'm not so sure I want to take a charge.
I would embellish my charge if I took it. I can promise you that.
I wouldn't let him get too close on me before I'd fall.
It's never about taking 100% of the charge. It's getting 40% of it, and 60 of it's a little bit of a fake.
A little whack, yeah. All right, he makes the first free throw. He has the second one. He's a big guy.
He's been through some injuries, too. It's good to see him out playing. Yeah. He's really had some knee issues, and good to see him out and about. So,
nice
man-to-man pressure here.
16:30 left in the ball game. 42-35 is your score. Bears trailing. It's Corbin Spencer with it. Dooley now looking inside to Brown. They get it into him. Stevens backs off of him. And I figure he's thinking he's got enough strength to hold him off. Tap by Horton, no good. Tap by Dixon, no good. And here comes Cumberland again.
Unfortunate there by the Bears. We had 3 good looks at it and then come down here and give up a uncontested layup. That's deflating for sure.
Yes, it is. Tavon King all the way the other way with it. Lead back up to 9. Yeah, we had a couple of point-blank shots at it, just couldn't get him to go. Horton with the 3. It's no good. And here comes Cumberland again on the break. And all the way to the rim, untouched. TJ Stargell with the uncontested layup. Again, that transition game off of these misses get you every time, and that's going to create a timeout situation on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. 46-35 is your score. Cumberland leads it. Take us a break. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to the UPIKE Gym here on the UPIKE Sports Network. Greg Chris along with Coach Kelly Wells. Bears trailing again by 11. That was a deficit at halftime. Had that thing cut down to 5, and Gave out 3 quick runouts right here for easy buckets on the other end, and we talked about the transition game at halftime. We've got to slow that down just a little bit.
Yeah, they're very well aware of what they want to do in transition and coming out here in a 1-2-2 3-quarter court, and probably more so just to make you keep thinking some. But if they get you in a trap, they'll take it.
Yep, they get a 10-second violation there as the we get a timeout call before the 10-second violation happens. So we had a timeout call by UPIKE, I think. Explanations, officials discussing it.
Yeah, I think Coach called a bench timeout over there, which everybody's watching the ball, so you have no idea. And
all right.
Cumberland's fans and staff do not like the call, obviously, but have no idea when he called it, when he didn't.
Right.
And they don't either.
Nope, that's exactly right. All right, full timeout on the floor. We'll get us another full timeout here. We'll be back. 46-35 is your score. Cumberland leads it. Welcome back. UPIKE Sports Network. We had a timeout there as UPIKE trying to advance the ball across half court, getting close to a 10-second violation, and they took a timeout prior to that. So they get the inbound. Here's Corbin Spencer with it.
So we get something going on the offensive end here.
Good job by Cumberland here. A lot of talking going on out there defensively. Another easy shot missed by UPIKE. Horton goes in, misses it. Rebound by Maurice Dixon. He puts it up no good, but he's fouled on the stick back.
We've got a bunch of guys. We could probably start a men's volleyball team up as much as we tap it around at the rim versus going to get it or dunking the basketball. But it's definitely got to be more aggressive than what we're doing. It's not a finesse game on the inside. You got to get it with 2 hands, and the one time we did, Maurice got a couple free throws out of it.
Fouls on Nasir Coleman, his second. Team foul number 1 here in the second half on Cumberland.
We just can't get into a groove right now. As you look at watch Cumberland play, you kind of see that their confidence is building and they're getting in the right things they want to, and we just can't seem to get into a good flow. They're going to come back with transition and push the tempo forward. The goal screen up top is a really nice action out of the fast break.
3-point shot. Put up, no good by King. Rebound Dixon. Gets
Great
it out to Corbin Spencer. Yes, good job by Dixon. And Spencer splits the trap. Gets it into Jacob Brown for the easy layup. Good job by Corbin Spencer at times splitting that double team.
Yeah, gave them a little bit of their own medicine on that one trip. Trying to chip away at this lead right here, down to 7.
That's what you got to do against those double teams like that. You either got to split them or pass over top of them before it gets to you, and that was a good job dribbling through it. 3-pointer on the other end put up by T.J. Stargell, and it's good.
Yeah, I hate to see that. He's a true point guard, to give the ball around a little bit. He's not going to look for that very often. Capable, but doesn't look for it very often.
Come the Bears, Horton with it. Get that double team. Gets it to Dixon, top of the key. 3-pointer, a little bit strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Stevens.
Yeah, the wide open look right there. That's one you got to take.
Got to nail him, Nice move that time by Stargell. Got a little.
That's a missed call.
Yep, definitely tapped out by Stevens on the lob, and they do correct it.
I rarely see a lob pass coming from the old granny shot look. I think Coach Lewis is having him a conversation right now with T.J. Stargell about not lobbing the ball from granny position.
Right.
The granny shot position.
All right, 13:47 to go, 48-39.
Got to navigate against this little 1-2-2, and they will trap you, and Tien's done a great job up there, Coleman, of being on the point of that. He's got great length and speed.
All right, here's Spencer with it. He backs it out. Gets the offense set. Horton with it. He drops it off to Dixon. Again, a lot of dribbling, a lot of passing between two guys here.
Yeah, it stays on this one side of the floor.
Yep. And Dixon drives in, takes a tough shot. It's blocked. No
and
good.
What happens coming in transition? We got fortunate there.
Got lucky there as Nasir Coleman loses the handle on it out of bounds. Probably had another uncontested layup there or an and one opportunity.
Yeah, they pointed towards Gray on that one. I think that was right.
Yeah, good call there.
Should have an option in the corner.
All right, Spencer sets up again the offensive set, and it's something I think the Bears struggle with getting their offensive sets.
It's not real fluid today.
No, just not smooth with it. And there's a running jump shot put up by Kenyon Dooley, no good.
And it's a little unexpected because there's nobody in there to rebound.
Right.
That's a travel.
Yep, King again decided he was going to make a fancy pass, took 2 steps before he decided to take 2 more, and that's a turnover. UPIKE got to take advantage of some of these turnovers and missed shot opportunities and get some buckets of their own.
We really do. They're giving us opportunities to get back in the game. We're just not capitalizing on them, and a lot of that's their defense. They've done a great job defensively.
Yep.
The stats right now, they're still shooting in the 50s, 51 from the field. The Bears are at 38% and still can't really get much going on that three-point line at 16% for us, 15 for them, and just those turnovers, 8-5 on turnovers.
All right, Malik Malone and Jordan Perry back into the lineup for the Bears. Malone has it, back up jumper, around the rim, no good.
And not a bad look. I've seen Malik make that 1,000 times, and probably would have liked him to get a little bit looser coming into the game off the bench, but there he made it up. Nice. Ooh.
Oh, had the steal but lost the handle on it, and Stevens recovers it and lays it in.
That's unfortunate. He
made the
right
that was a good
right
defensive play there. Calvin Jackson rather than Tyler Bird back into the lineup for Cumberland, and Calvin Jackson did a lot of damage to the Bears in that first half when he came into the game. So they just keep coming at you. This is a good basketball team.
Yeah, they are deep, long, athletic. They do a really good job. Coach Lewis done a good job with this group here. And run down scoring a little bit. Isaac Stevens leads the way for them. Phoenix with 17, King with 15, Stargell with 6, and Coleman with 4. For the Bears, Jacob Brown's leading the way with 10, Kevin Bishop with 6, Maurice Dixon with 6, Corbin Spencer with 5, and Jordan Perry with 4. Good balance, but we need a couple of them to have a breakout here.
Yep. Coach Isaac Stevens, tough matchup for the Bears. He's just, he's big, he's long, he's just thick and very strong. And we have the height to match up with him, but we don't have the size as far as thickness is concerned. They put in Kevin Bishop to try to counter him just a little bit.
And his experience is what makes him really good, too. He's played a lot of basketball and has done a good job. And just knows how to use his body, knows how to play within himself, doesn't try to do more than he can, but not doing less than he can.
All right, here's Corbin Spencer with it. Gives it off to Bishop, now to Malone. Again, offense looking a little bit more fluid right now.
It's good action.
Here's Bishop with it, goes inside against Stevens. Left-handed turnaround jumper, good.
Very nice patience in the post and well guarded, just a nice strong hand, baby hook shot over his right shoulder.
Yep. Bears hanging around, 11:39, 50-41.
Love to see the energy on the bench, even the ones that are maybe a little bit frustrated. Everybody's encouraging each other.
Yep.
I'll try to post up Jordan Perry here with a mismatch, and I like the work in the post here.
Yep, Bishop doing a good job trying to fight Stevens off, keeping him getting in on the low block.
You got to pressure that.
Yep. Pretty good defensive stand by UPIKE right there, but Stargell.
Very, very, very fortunate shot there by Stargell
that was
right
pretty
there.
good defense by the Bears right there. And, you take your chances with that. Sometimes they're going to hit them.
Absolutely. That was just a big play by number 2 there.
All right. Got us immediate timeout here on the floor with 10:58 to go in the ball game. Bears trailing 53-41. You're watching on the UPIKE Sports Network. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back. Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Bears trailing 53-41 with 10:58 to go in the ball game. Coach, that's a disheartening series of plays right there. The Bears play excellent defense and give up the long contested three-point shot right as the shot clock expired. That's deflating.
Yeah, and really to not what you would consider one of their premier shooters or premier players, but great play there by Stargell to get that ball up to the rim, and that gives him 9 for the game. And great speed, great quickness from him, and he's done a good job.
All right, Bears set to inbound. Spencer out top. Guarded there by Stargell. Veers to his right. And had Malik Malone under the basket. Didn't see him soon enough. Horton with a long three. Much needed three-point bucket by Tavon Horton.
Yes, it was. I think everybody in the whole building took a little bit of a sigh of relief to see that ball go through the basket and giving ourselves back in a position to make some noise here. Just need some defensive stops.
You know, Coach, we've watched these guys play enough that we know, people like Tavon, some others can shoot the three and can make those shots. They've just not been hitting them. Again, good defense by the Bears. Force up a difficult three for Ridley. No good. Quickly down floor to Bishop. He spins underneath and looked like he got hit on the arm, but no call.
Yeah, it felt like he kind of nudged him out of his position right there.
Quick shot again.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Cumberland. I'd say Coach Lewis probably have a little conversation with his two seniors there taking those shots.
Yeah, not a good shot, but they're able to cover the rebound. Here comes Tyler Bird with it against Spencer. He likes that mismatch turn. Spins, jumper, good. Nice shot by Tyler Bird.
That's a tremendous shot. I would say in the categories of difficulty, that was high.
That was high, yep. Good shot. It's like you said, sometimes better offense is better than good defense.
Yeah, that was a tremendous make.
All right, there's UPIKE with it. Malone pulls up for the elbow jumper, no good. Quickly out in transition. Here comes Cumberland. Uncontested layup for Aaron Ridley.
Yeah, the thing we're not picking up on is like when we call that bombing offense. When you throw it up, there's got to have a check back. They're releasing a guy every time on we used to call it a snowbird and pickup out on the transition. You got to be aware of that.
Yep.
If you trust your other guys to rebound it, you can do that.
Just terminology, but defensive balance, what we called it, and you got to get back on that guy, the last man back. Driving to the basket again on the transition after the steal from Horton. Calvin Jackson goes in and he gets fouled. Malik Malone commits the foul. His first, team foul number 3. To the line, shooting 2, Calvin Jackson. And Horton looked like a little shaken up after that trap. Looked like he got hit. As he lost the ball, that trap is effective if you can get a little physical with it.
Yeah.
Jackson's free throws up and good.
Big free throw by Jackson gets him to 4 points on the night.
Brown and Dixon back into the lineup for the Bears. Bishop and Horton check out. I believe this is the biggest lead of the night. 15 for Cumberland, 59-44.
Little man-to-man pressure here coming from the Phoenix.
Bears need to get something going offensively here.
We're in danger point right now.
Yep. And, again, we've talked about this here recently. They've struggled with these dry spells. Yeah. Corbin Spencer breaks up that dry spell with a three-pointer.
Yeah, late closeout gave Corbin an opportunity to get that three-pointer off. It's good to see that ball fall in the basket. But the problem still exists. We got to start getting some stops right here. And very unconventional. I've thought both of these last two shots have been horrible shots and made them both.
Yep. Bird knocks in that three, and again, closely guarded.
Transfer from Florida Atlantic.
There's Spencer with it the other way, 62-47. And down to the 8-minute mark in the game. Tough defense here by Cumberland, and Spencer drives it all the way to the basket.
Good job
reverse layup
by Corbin, just protecting the rim, protecting the ball with the rim right there, and gotten a good 2-point shot.
Here comes Stargell with it, drives it out, kicks it to the corner. Bird open for the three, and he nails it again. Tyler Bird.
I don't know why kids can't make a basket and act like they made one before and just run back on defense, but that's a thing of the past.
Yep. 65-49. Malik Malone with it for the Bears. We're down to 7:30 left in the ball game. Nice drive by Malik Malone all the way to the rim, lays it in.
It kind of separated the lane right there and gave him an uncontested layup to the basket.
Ty Compton wants to take a timeout, talk about this defense, I'm sure. Full timeout, so we'll take us a timeout as well. Watching on the UPIKE Sports Network, Greg Chris, Kelly Wells. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network. Bears trailing by 14, 65-51, 7:27 left in the ball game. Cumberland Phoenix been in control of this game for most of the game. And, Coach, we can't seem to get 2 or 3 stops in a row. We get one here and there, but we're just not putting stops together. And then not able to convert when we do get those stops.
Yeah, and they've really done a really good job of scoring the ball. They've made some very difficult shots down here, and I think a lot of our problems are because Cumberland's been so daggone good at what they're doing right now.
Right.
They've just really done good.
Yeah, their mindset is on that defensive board is to get it out of there immediately and go. And then when they get in the half-court set, they've got some pretty good options as well.
Yeah, they're deep. They've got a lot of options going down deep, and again, that's more what we see out of Sturgill most of the time is that result. He's made some tough ones, though.
Tough shot by Sturgill. They're no good, and here comes UPIKE again. Need to start cutting into this lead a little bit. We're down to 6:45 in the ball game. Here's Jacob Brown with it inside against Isaac Stevens. And he gets it in there pretty deep and able to shoot the little hook.
Well, those two guys have shared some DNA tonight.
Yeah.
They have banged and battled all night long. It's been fun to watch those two kids, young men, really battle and compete.
Yes. All right, here's Cumberland with it.
Bears are in a switch it man-to-man.
Yep. Again, need that stop.
Yeah, you're trying to definitely go into Isaac Stevens right here. And
they're going to call a foul on Jacob Brown, trying to hold his ground against Stevens, who probably outweighs him by 60 pounds.
I'm not sure what kind of advice you give a guy. I don't know what else he's supposed to do other than get out of his way.
Right. Just move out of the way and let him score.
He's made a point. He said, what's the difference between that and the one on the other end of the floor?
Right.
Other than the fact that Stevens got him by 25 pounds and can move him a little bit.
Yeah, that's a tough spot for Jacob Brown. He's just a big guy, man. He does a good job taking the ball to the rim, too.
Yes, and he's under control. Usually doesn't. You can't really get him out of his own the pace he wants.
All right, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cumberland sets their play up. Bird drives. Short jumper, no good. Nice job by Jacob Brown. Control the rebound.
Little ghost screen elbow play there was a nice draw up by Cumberland's.
Jordan Perry goes down, loses his footing, able to get the pass to Dixon. Dixon can't get the layup to go in quickly the other way. Here comes Cumberland with it, and Kelvin Jackson takes the drop-off pass from Sturgill and lays it in, 67-53.
That's point blank on our end. We got to get that ball into the basket somehow. It seems like when we get a defensive stop, we can't convert. When we convert, we can't get a defensive stop. It's kind of plaguing us right now.
Yep. Here's the Bears with it. Perry looks to go inside to Dixon, and they're going to get the hold call on Kelvin Jackson this time. And we're going to have a media timeout, so we'll take a timeout too. 67-53 is your score. Bears trailing Cumberland. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back. UPIKE Gym here on the UPIKE Sports Network. The Bears trailing 67-53. Coach, like you said, Bears get stops on defense, can't convert on offense, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, I'm sure it's demoralized a little bit for the Bears. Can't get it going completely. And, again, a lot of that goes to credit to Cumberland. They've played tremendous, well-prepared. Coach Lewis has done a great job with his ball club, and they have responded on the road.
Yeah, you have to give them credit for a great defensive effort. And, again, they've kept the Bears out of sync, it seems like, all night offensively. They just can't seem to really get any continuity offensively. There's Dooley driving to the basket. He's going to be fouled.
Yeah, good draw up out of the timeout, and kind of changed up a little bit, got into the paint. Good things happen when you get in the paint.
That's right. Stevens draws that foul, his second. Only the third team foul in this half. Dolan's free throw is up, back of the rim, no good.
Yeah, KD's a good free throw shooter. That's uncharacteristic of him not to capitalize on that.
Second free throw by Dooling. This one's good, 67-54. And again, Cumberland looks to run off that made free throw. That's a sign of a team that likes to move it up the court when they try to do it off a made bucket. And they do. They run it every time. All right, here they are on the offensive end with the set. Looks like they're trying to set it up for Stevens inside to get it into him. He kicks it back out.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of false action to try to get that ball into Stevens, then play the two-man game on that side, which is good. You run some clock off there, and you got the lead. That's smart. That's smart offense.
Here's Dixon with it. He drives in, tries to throw it up to Brown, but the rim got in the way.
And what that does to you when you have turnovers leads into transition.
Yep. Cumberland's quickly down the floor with it, and they stop and reset it now. They're going to look to run the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's smart. If you've got the advantage, you want to make sure you get it deep in the shot clock and take your chances at the end of it.
Yep. Very deliberate, not in any hurry here.
You got to have your hand above it right now.
Yep. Shot clock down to 4. Here comes another deep three from the corner by Bird. Off the rim, no good.
He takes some low percentage shots, and boy, he can make them.
There's Kenyon Dooley with it for the Bears. Gets it back, long three, in and out, no good. And Jackson out there with it for Cumberland. Sprints it down the floor, now stops, and again they're going to.
That's 4 of 16 for the Bears now from the 3-point line. Neither team has really shot it all that great out there. 23% and 26%.
Yep. Big difference, Coach, like I said, is this transition game has really hurt the Bears tonight. Here's Stargell with it. Drives it all the way to the rim. Shot as the shot clock expires, no good. He got his own rebound, missed the stick back, but Jackson there for the rebound, and he sticks it in.
Yeah,
69-54.
We had a couple guys already try to play offense before we got the rebound on that one.
Yep. Jacob Brown imploring his teammates to help down there. Nice pass inside to Brown. He goes up and lost a handle on it and smoked that layup.
Yeah, and I think he even sprained his ankle on that.
Yep. Got a little awkward out of position there, and I'm sure he was waiting on a big body to come and contact him, and he never came. So.
Yep, those are ones you like to see go in.
Yep. Yeah, we've missed a few of those tonight.
Cumberland is running their little Coach Cal offense here with the point screen.
They lead it by 15, and here Stevens drives it into the bucket. Turnaround shot up and good. Isaac Stevens.
Yep, veteran made a nice play right there.
Yep.
He's played really well tonight.
Yeah,
that gives him
player.
19 on the night.
Yep. All right, we got another timeout on the floor. I think we'll just stay here this time, Coach. We didn't breaking away. Seems like every 15 seconds. So
let's cover a little bit of stats here while we're doing this. And Cumberland so far for the night shooting 52% from the field, 24 from the three, and 80% from the free throw line. Led in scoring right now by Isaac Dixon with 19, Tavon King with 15, Kelvin Jackson off the bench with 9, TJ Stargell with 9, Tyler Bird with 8, and Aaron Ridley with 5, and Coleman with 4. That's 2 starters with 5 and 4 points. That shows how versatile they are. And the Bears shooting 41% from the field, 26 from the three and 60% from the free throw line. Leading the Bears right now is Jacob Brown with 12, Corbin Spencer with 10, Kevin Bishop with 8, Tavon Horton with 6 points but has 7 rebounds. Maurice Dixon with 6, and he has 8 rebounds.
Yep.
So a lot of guys participating tonight, but what's the old adage my dad used to tell me all the time? Activity doesn't mean achievement. So
That's right.
We've
That's
got to start accomplishing some stuff out there.
Yeah, and you and I talked about it too. Some of our more prolific scorers just not getting the points on the board like they were early in the season. And again, credit to Cumberland for the defense they're playing, but we missed a lot of bunnies and missed some really good looks. We haven't taken a ton of bad shots. We just can't get them to drop.
Yeah, and it's been an outstanding defensive performance overall by Cumberland. I think they've been as good a defensive team that we've seen down here, even though we've blown some, but I think they've done a great job defensively and collectively.
Yep, think so too. Kevin Bishop drives in and draws a foul on Isaac Stevens, his third. Team foul number 4. Bishop will have 2 shots. 2:14 left in the ball game.
Good aggressive play there by Kevin, trying to get to the rim and get in the free throw, and then you gotta capitalize on those, put them in.
And coach, you're coaching these guys, and they're not missing on purpose, and you just got to hope that eventually they'll just come out of that funk and start making shots. And once they come out of that funk, start making shots, their defense will get better, their whole game will get better, and you just got to hope for that. And, that's evident right there of lack of confidence and lack of concentration, and once that gets, and it seems like it's affected everybody at the same time.
It really did, and the one thing people forget, these aren't robots out here.
Right.
They're kids, and they're trying to figure it out. And they're not trying not to do their best, and just don't always get to their best.
2 minutes left in the ball game. 71-54. Cumberland in control, and they're taking their time offensively here, just being very deliberate. Get the open look now. 3-pointer by Tavon King, and you don't leave him open.
Yeah, playing in great confidence, a great pace, great rhythm. Just been a really dominating performance here today by the Phoenix.
Biggest lead of the night, up to 20, 74-54. Minute 39 left in the ball game. Like you said, great performance by Phoenix tonight.
Coach is getting some of his reserves in for this last minute 30.
Yep.
Well-deserved rest for these 2 young men.
Yep. Isaac Stevens comes out, 19 points on the night.
Got to still continue to attack and play to the buzzer.
Yep, got to keep
there
playing.
It is. That's good. D-Love with a 3. That's good to see. And hopefully he'll carry some of that forward. We're trying to get him going again. If there'll be one highlight of this, get him going here late in the game.
Right. Malachi Johnson into the lineup for Cumberland, as is Jalen Negron. And Coleman, hadn't seen him for a while, back in there too.
Yeah, starter, played a lot of minutes early. Did a good job getting an offensive rebound right there down the stretch.
We've got a minute to go in the ball game. Cumberland with the basketball, driving straight to the rim. Jalen Negron with the easy one. (76-57). Corbin Spencer's jumper, a little bit strong, no good. Rebound. Pulled down by Coleman. He gets it ahead to Jackson. Jackson holds it up. 36 seconds to go. They can run most of the clock out.
Yeah, smart play here by the Phoenix. Try to take a late one here. And nobody wants this ball to have a turnover here at the end, so I'm sure they'll try to score. Nobody wants to take that stat.
Negron thought about it. Gets it inside to Malachi Johnson. So both the reserves they put in score buckets.
Yeah, they bench is fired up. You can tell that they're excited about that, and we'll have to do some regroup because we turn around. We'll actually be following them back to Lebanon and Tennessee to play them on Monday night.
Yep. So you got to regroup, watch the film, figure out some stuff to do differently. Hopefully, you can come back and have a better one next week. 78-59 is your final. UPIKE Bears fall to the Cumberland Phoenix. Watch it on the UPIKE Sports Network. We'll come back, recap this contest right after these messages. Stay tuned, everybody.